Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
This, I would never do something like this. It's crazy. Diontae Johnson gets drafted to the Steelers. Starts his career off pretty damn good. You like, wow, buddy balling.
Kind of cold, yeah.
Started off well. He's balling. Kind of started talking too much. Fell out of favor. They sent him to Carolina. Go to Carolina. Perfect situation. They ain't got nobody. You're going to be the lead dog. Start talking too much. Get your ass up out of here. Sent him to Baltimore. I played in Baltimore with Harbaugh. If you can't play for Harbaugh, it's a problem. Because Harbaugh, he just wants you to work hard. He just wants you to work hard, which every coach does. But he ain't giving you no problems. This dude say, what happened in Baltimore? Bro, I could not believe it. I hadn't been playing. They hadn't put me in the game. Okay. They told me to go in. I was standing on the sideline the whole game. I was cold, so I didn't want to hurt myself, so I didn't go in.
That's real? That's real?
That's real. And so Baltimore, if you recall, they released him, and then the Houston Texans picked him up. But I was sitting here like, you said it was cold, right? We done played in some cold-ass games. Yeah. And then when you look at the temperature, it wasn't hot. Bro, it was 41 degrees. He act like it was negative 20. And so, one, has that ever crossed your mind if you've been in that situation? Two, if you are on that team, I wouldn't ask you how you would handle it because we all grown men, but how would you take that?
Yeah, I feel like I understand the thinking behind like, all right, if I'm staying here and I'm an ice block and I get into the game with no warm up, I could pull something. But that's even more reason. Like if I'm on the side, I've been on the sideline in them games where it's like I'm like special teams, so like I'm not playing every play. You gotta every few plays, you gotta hit them A skips, bro. You gotta get a sprint up and down. Do some hamstring Frankensteins, like bodies, air squats.
And if it's that cold, when I'm sitting on that bench, I'm body heaters. Body heaters are sitting on the bench.
They on the bench. That bench is hot as a motherfucker.
The bench be 20 degrees. The bench be so hot, you got to get up from that shit.
That shit burns skin cells off your ass.
Yes. So when I saw that, I said, damn, he literally is on his last leg. This is going to be his last chance. I mean, ain't nobody going to want him on a team when you doing that. And he's so talented. He's talented, but he going to mess around and get put out the league and be sitting up watching TV saying, fuck, man, I'm better than him. And he's going to regret it. He's going to have so many regrets. I played with a guy in Cincinnati. I ain't going to say his name. He was he played, I want to say, 5, maybe 6 years in the league. But when I got there, he was a special team guy. And then he became a starter on defense. He's a defensive player. He became a starter on defense. And then Marvin Lewis comes in as a head coach. My third year, that was probably his 4th or 5th year. He wasn't a starter no more. He put him back just on teams, special teams. So he started like tripping, like half-assing it in practice on special teams. They released him. He didn't get picked up. I swear, midway through the season, he called me because we was cool. He was like, bruh, I'd do anything to cover a kick right now. Anything. Because we take for granted what we have. And then when it's gone, it's like, Bruh. Never played again. I think he might have gone to play in Canada, but he never got to the league again. And I say that to say, Diontae Johnson, you got to be careful because it can be taken away from you just like that. Tom Brady retired. Man, the league keep on pushing. Peyton Manning, the league keep on pushing. Michael Vick, the league keep on. It don't matter who in the league. The show gonna go on. It don't need you. The show gonna go on with you or without you. And so that hope is a warning to him and everybody else that's listening. Like, when you have something good, and being in NFL is a hell of a lot of, it's a privilege.
Yeah.
We've earned it. We've earned it. But I'd rather be in the league than not be in the league. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, it takes a level of maturity and emotional intelligence to stay in a game knowing like, all right, I'm not getting the opportunities that I would have wanted or that I think that I should get as a player of my talent, to stay locked in all 4 quarters. Like, it takes discipline. And I feel like there's a lot of these young dudes that come in the league that may get some opportunities early on and that ego get hit when you don't really play as much or some teams get you up out of there. Like, having that level of maturity, like, hopefully he can learn from this and like will get another opportunity.
But shouldn't you have the awareness when you go from Pittsburgh, Carolina, Baltimore in a span of a year? Shouldn't you have an awareness to where I'm in Baltimore right now? They got Zay Flowers, they got Rashad Bateman, Nelson Aguilar. I don't know how much I'm gonna play. I wasn't here at the outset. You can't, bro. When you a backup, you have zero. You have no equity. You don't have any. You can't do that. Now, if you want to be at home, do what you want to do.
Yeah, but that ego can have you blind to reality, though. If you don't check yourself, realize like I'm contributing, I'm the common denominator in all these situations. If you can't see that, you'll be in a situation like that and not be able to be like, all right, cool. Like the opportunities might be cut a little short here, but I'm gonna stay locked in because there's potential for me to make a play at any moment in time. I don't know what could happen in this league, but when you don't able to put that ego to the side and be humble enough to be like, all right, I have a part in this, it's tough.
Yeah. So, man. That's it for Nightcap. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Unc and Ocho. Y'all ain't gonna see Unc and Ocho the whole week. We taking over this motherfucker.